So you want to go fast, huh? You want to be able to tear up your local twisties at a reasonably quick pace, and when you get the chance to get your bike under controlled conditions, you can confidently open that thing up and ride it like you stole it. There's nothing quite like going fast on a motorcycle. It requires Jedi-like mastery over the vehicle and a level of smoothness and concentration that I've simply not found anywhere else in the world. Chances are, if you love and ride motorcycle, you've probably thought of doing a track day. The thought of unleashing your motorcycle in a controlled setting, corner after corner, no cops, no speed limits, just fun is incredibly enticing. And it's true, track days are incredibly fun, but the best part about them is their ability to improve your riding. I sincerely believe the #1 way to improve your skills on a motorcycle quickly is to consistently do track days. There's really nothing quite like it, and you'll be shocked at how little you actually know when your knowledge is truly pressed, and you're forced to confront the fact that all of your street skills don't really add up to much when the going gets quick. Now in today's video, I'm going to be reviewing the California Superbike School, an organization founded by legendary track coach and veteran rider and racer Keith Code. I'll also be talking about why track days will improve your riding and what you can expect from one. Now, maybe you've seen Keith's video, A Twist of the Wrist, you know, the one with its cheesy acting and terrible scripts, but it still manages to dole out some fantastic technical advice. I had the opportunity to do the weekend course out in Thunderhill Raceway in Willows, California, which is about 80 miles north of Sacramento. And I want to say that there's nothing like this program. For track day junkies, it is the ultimate tool to break down the skills you've learned, unlearn your bad habits, and just have a great time with like-minded folks. And for those among you who aren't track day junkies, it's a great primer to understand how to truly control your motorcycle. Today, I'd like to make the case for why everyone should go do this school, or at least something similar to it. I'm going to include some information to the school with links down below in the description so you can get a feel for scheduling and pricing, because I truly think it's worth it. Because if you want to go fast on a motorcycle, this is the best way to do it. So let's walk through what my experience at this fantastic school was like. Before we begin though, smash that subscribe button. We're putting out 6 videos per week, and by God, we are really approaching that vaulted daily upload schedule, and we very well might get there if we reach 500,000 subscribers. Now let's do this. I arrived at Thunderhill Raceway at around 7:07 a.m. The registration email mentioned to be there at 7 a.m., so I was fashionably late as usual. I stood in the wrong registration line for some other motorcycle track day and then was promptly pointed to the correct side. Classic. I made my way over to the west side of Thunderhill, where after I cleared the small hill, I saw a huge 18-wheeler with the California Superbike School logo on the side of it, along with 20 2018 BMW S1000 RRs. Jackpot. I instantly became supremely excited, parked my rental car, and skipped on over to registration. I was pretty shocked at the organization from the get-go. California Superbike School has been around since 1980, and it showed. This is a world-class traveling roadshow circus, as one of the coaches described it to me. There were coffees, snacks, and everything seemed really ready to go. It oozed of an organization that was tight, sinewy, and resembled the lines they'd have us do as the day progressed. One thing I'd like to note is throughout my experience, I did not film on track. Not that I wasn't allowed, several people had GoPros on bikes and helmets, but I felt in order to truly draw some really good insights and learnings from the experience, I had to be present. And when you're trying to cook up content for YouTube, looking through a small screen of a viewfinder on a camera, you're not exactly present and existing in a flow state. It's not that I was embarrassed of my riding. I'll happily show track day footage with my Daytona or at other events, but the point of this one was to pay attention and get better. So I put my phone in my car, put my camera away, and was there. So I was assigned to the green group, and we were off. Well, to classroom anyways. Dylan Code, the son of Keith Code, led our first class about throttle control. I was pleasantly surprised how much he resembled his father in both stature, tone of voice, and overall demeanor. Having watched his dad tell me over and over in A Twist of the Wrist about throttle control, I felt an immediate familiarity. Maybe that's how people feel when they meet me in real life, having heard my voice so much in videos. Dylan spoke of the technique, of course, but I really enjoyed how he and other instructors peppered in these nuggets of wisdom when it came to riding a motorcycle. Riding with heart, relaxing on the bike, what it means to be smooth, why pace isn't all that important. These are all insights that you can't really get on a weekend ride with folks or even through a computer screen. Truly being there and hearing it from the mouth of professionals really makes you understand it and, most importantly, stick. The day is divided into 3 sections that repeat over and over until you're done. You participate in classroom instruction, you're assigned a drill to work on while you're out there on track, which individual riding coaches follow you on track once you come off the track, and get one-on-one sessions with them, which are some of the most valuable lessons you can have for the day. To Bevan and Chris, thanks again. And you have a break section as well. Each of these sections take about 20 to 30 minutes. On your break time, you also get to participate on the off-track bikes. These things include things like the slide bike, the lean bike, steering drills, and other valuable exercises to teach you how to ride smoother, more confidently, and ultimately quicker. My biggest takeaway from the course is that motorcycling is all about really simple foundational skills that, when presented to you, seem like the easiest things in the world. Look where you want to go, for example. It's something you're taught on day one of riding a motorcycle, but to truly look where you want to go takes so much more skill than you realize. Tracing a perfect line so that you arrive at your turn-in point, tip it in quickly, flicking it fast, get the bike online, take it exactly to the apex, crack the throttle open smoothly and consistently all the way until you complete the turn, and using reference points as you watch your exit. It all sounds so simple, but doing them at 100% effectiveness is what separates us mere mortals from the MotoGP aliens. The bikes provided by the school are a huge selling point for most people as well. I assume the opportunity to ride someone else's S1000RR on track is enough for most folks. However, being a staunch proponent of the middleweight category, I do wish they had some different options, but servicing and maintaining two types of bikes would get complicated and would segment the demand for the classes, so I get it. Hey, that was just a long-winded way of me saying I wish they just had one Daytona to ride. Just one! The folks doing the classes with you are as friendly as can be since everyone is there to have a good time. It's tough to see anyone with a frowning face ever during the event. The enthusiasm really stretches the employees of the Superbike school as well. Everyone there is truly passionate about motorcycles and having fun on bikes. So, did I learn anything? Absolutely. It was an amazing experience to have professionals look at my riding and individually tailor instruction and advice to me to help me with my problem areas. It's so important to approach the school without an ego as well, because if you're out there riding to be the alpha, you're missing the point. Some drills are infuriatingly slow. Day 1 in particular has sessions 1 and 2 in 3rd and 4th gear with no brakes, so you really have to focus on your line. In short, I think something like the California Superbike School, while a tad bit expensive for most folks, is absolutely vital if you're trying to improve the craft of riding. And hey, even if you don't get much out of it, which is unlikely, you still get to ride some S1000RRs around a racetrack, and that's pretty sweet. Now, I'd like to make a disclaimer. I get that not everyone wants to be a track day junkie. I happen to be one myself because I've got some sick disease in my brain that when I see a thing that with an engine, I tell myself I gotta go fast. But I'll tell you this. Even if you're a low and slow cruiser bro who only likes to take the bike out on weekends, you can still massively benefit from understanding how a motorcycle is meant to operate at or near the limit. You will develop better control of your own machine, and the lessons learned at the school can be applied to any bike, literally any bike. So to answer the question of this video, how does one become faster on a motorcycle? Well, going to the California Superbike School is a pretty surefire way of doing it. But more than that, I think becoming fast on a motorcycle shouldn't be the goal. The goal should always be to remain a student of motorcycling, be as smooth as possible, and to always learn more. The pace will come. The speed will come before you even realize it. True story, on my last few sessions where I started to really tie everything together, looking deeper and deeper into the track, finding my reference points, clipping off apexes as close as I could with my skill, relaxing on my bike, I was running the fastest pace I'd ran according to my coach. I felt like I was going slower, but because I was smoother, I had more control and let the bike do the work. All of a sudden, I was going faster. So being fast on a bike is something that will naturally happen over time. It's not something you should be really super concerned about. Also, you'll realize that the fastest guys out there, they're smooth as butter. There's no erratic or crazy riding when it comes to being quick. That's why you can see a coach flying by you, going smooth as can be and just waving a hand and being relaxed. For me, my biggest takeaways and to-dos are really looking where I want to go, controlling my eye movements and making sure that I can accurately place my bike where it needs to go as well. My throttle control could always be better. That's just a foundational skill that has no theoretical limit to me, and I really want to hone in as making it as smooth as possible. My foot position was addressed after I used the slide bike and found my thighs to be getting much more fatigued after 5 or 6 laps, so I fixed that and now I'm not as tired on track. But overall, I want to build my strength in my thighs so I can ride longer and harder. Time to do more leg days. I think it's important to hold yourself accountable and be real with yourself about what you need to work on. That's when ego death, staying humble, and being a lifelong student of something comes back into play. You won't get better riding at 90 or 100%, you'll just be trying to survive. So if you're interested in doing something like the California Superbike School, hit the link below, talk to Dylan, he's a great guy, and I wanted to thank them again for having me out there for some fun. I will definitely be back. So that's going to wrap up my thoughts on the subject for today. What do you guys think? Track days? Cool? Not cool? Why not? They're pretty rad. Have you done one? Would you want to do one? Tell me in the comments below. I always love hearing from you guys and would love to start a conversation around the topic. Again, I don't think it should be the goal of everyone to go fast on a motorcycle, but being able to will allow you to ride much more confidently on the street and have fun while doing it. Now, I'd like to let you in on a secret. Imagine a place where you can come learn about bikes, hang out with like-minded individuals, get access to exclusive content, and best of all, hang out with me one-on-one. That sounds pretty sweet, huh? What if I told you all you need to do is hit the link below to learn more about it? That's because I'm talking about my Patreon, my dude. It started out as the beginner bike giveaway series. We've still got that going on. The KTM RC390 is going to be shipped out, but the community aspect has really grown to be the best part about it. We've got channels on our Discord server, which is a chat room you can access on desktop or mobile for memes, bike purchase decisions, general chats, and more. You also get to participate in our weekly $100 Revzilla gift card giveaways as part of our It Came From Craigslist series. So if you want the best chance to win our giveaway RC390 and join over 630 people who have signed up, hit the link below and join. I promise you won't regret it. Just ask any of our giveaway bike winners or our current members in the comments below. Go to patreon.com/YammieNoob to get started today. Thanks again for watching. I'll catch you guys in the next one. See you later.